So what is it with yachting that you rarely see an all-black crew? And why do I even make an issue of this? These guys have accepted me and their crew. But then again, they tell Natasha that it's rare a foreigner does things like I do. Go to their neighborhoods, hang out with them, invite them on my boat, or take them out sailing. To be fair with other foreign yacht captains, you need to obtain permission from local authorities to take Cape Verde citizens from one island to the other. This means presenting in person a written request letter along with copies of all your papers and a crew's identification. It's about a 2-day process and costs about $20. So we're off with the Cape Verdean crew again. We got Vlaus, Fish, Nelson, Ronnie, and Shenki.
Yeah.
Nice day to sail, a little cloudy, overcast, but great wind conditions. Amazing.
Hora que vem larga peixe frito na cor que pão.
Once you get permission, you give it to the maritime police, who then releases your yacht papers so that you can go on to the next island. Why do they do this? I'm not quite sure. But if you don't have this permission, you can be fined up to 500 cash, and that's not local currency. It's a bit of a pain, but to have these guys aboard, it's well worth it. My friends are cool. They look sharp, calm, cool, collected. They bring food and drinks. The perfect crew. Look at their enthusiasm. No one complains. Nelson's wearing a ski hat I gave him with Swiss colors. Hey Nelson! Woo!
Ben non, on n'est pas au pôle Nord. On est au Cape Vert, il fait froid. Un bonnet suisse.
Un bon suisse.
Une fourrure synthétique, je précise.
I'm proud to say that my country has the highest foreign population per capita in Europe. I've been welcome in their country, so I'm sure as hell gonna return the favor and welcome them on my boat. Here Nelson's getting his belly full with Ronnie's fried fish. He's not whining for pizza or nuggets. He's happy mowing on his fried fish tail. Genuinely love these guys. But there's one guy in particular who's very special to me. Last night we came here at night in the evening. It was basically pitch black and Pesh did an amazing job anchoring us. We had to navigate around these buoys and everything, these fishing buoys, and the man is the man. These guys caught a bunch of fish. And there's no way I could have anchored here without Pesh, man. It's awesome. The guys brought a bunch of clothes to give to the kids here and the people here. Wow, how cool. That's right. Patient Vlaus gathered all sorts of clothes to bring to the local people. And look, turtle swim by. That's always a good sign that you're in a good spot.
It's tricky here. It's a beautiful anchorage. It's nice, it's calm, but the water's deep and the waves, there's a swell here when you get to the beach, so you have to be careful. It's the beginning of our expedition to retrieve the drone. If we're successful, my drone is back to me. If we're really successful, the drone is still okay and it functions. If not, I'll get the memory card and that's it. If we're not successful, we're not gonna get the drone. If it's a disaster, somebody gets hurt. So we're gonna try to avoid the latter, of course, and to just retrieve it. If not, it'll be a nice excursion up into the mountains up there again. There's one dinghy load of folks going to shore right now, and then Pesh is gonna come back and pick us up. As you can see, the guys landed with absolutely no problem, man. They're pros. So I've met one guy who busted his arm pretty bad, another one who busted his back trying to get ashore and getting flipped over by a wave. So again, I cannot emphasize more what a help Pesh has been. To have a local person who knows what to do is just invaluable. So I don't care who you think you are, big shit sailor, whatever. It don't matter unless you really know the turf and the territory, and there's no better knowledge than getting it from local folks, man. From real people who live here, who understand their territory, all right? And this shit you cannot learn in books. Just watch, experience, and follow the lead of somebody who knows what they're doing. And in that case, it's a guy named Pesh. Great little inn here. Check it out. It's for my brother Stefan. If you come here with Andrea, you want some peace and quiet, sleep on hard land, check this out. This place looks really cool. Breakfast here on the beach, and you can look out on Galopon.
This is the neighborhood's coffee grinder. Talk about fresh stone ground coffee. And then we're back where we'd been 2 weeks ago.
Ah, ça c'est ma grande copine. C'est notre fille qu'on a eu ensemble.
And Patient Vlaus handed out a few gifts. Later we were up in the other village where again the guys gave away clothes. As well, they brought fish they'd caught the night before and gave some money to buy oil. They had secured a meal of fried fish for our way down. Paige negotiated with our young guy Diego, and after a quick bath, Diego would guide us up the valley again, this time barefooted. Kid is amazing, always a step ahead, and when he falls back, he knows shortcuts and jumps back ahead, which is startling.
There's the drone, still in the exact same place. Okay. It's hard to get up here. Now comes the really hard part. Can we get it?
So back to the scene of the crime. The mountain had stolen my drone, and we were here to claim it back.
Can we fish the drone? Is it worth it? So we tried. These guys are convinced we can do it.
But first we had to eat. We just walked up the valley for about 3 hours. 5-year-old Nelson never once complaining. On the menu was bamboo roasted fish the guys caught last night and canned chicken meat sandwiches with margarine. Now we were ready to take on the mountain. But the mountain had taken us. We tried to get up and around the cliff face so that we could lower Shanky down to the drone. But we gave up well before that. The rock would just crumble under you all the way up. Even the cliff face would break if you gave it a good grip. It just was awful and dangerous. There was no way I would risk any of my friends for that electronic mechanical insect. Furthermore, and further down, a few of us heard a small rock slide coming our way. We lowered our heads and picked up the pace. To me, it was clear the mountain had laid claim to the drone. I won't be arguing with a higher force anymore. I relinquished the little spy drone, leave the secrets of this valley alone, where they belong, with the spirits.
Well, we tried. You don't want to take the risk. These guys were valiant, but this stone here just breaks up too much. And I already left some blood and sweat and no tears. We're gonna go back down and find the closest stone pit.
Sometimes you just have to accept the loss and relish in the gains. Look at this meal, these wonderful folks. This man gave us passion fruit from his tree. And he puts his cell phone in a plastic bag to act as a Wi-Fi antenna. And then there are my friends, Ronnie, Shanky, Vlaus, and Pej, who took the time and risk to come and attempt a drone rescue.
The drone issue is not over. These guys think they know how to get it. 'Cause they are from here. Pej is cool, but he's a city boy. He's from Mindelo. Okay? These guys are from here. They're mountain guys. These guys might try to have a look at it tomorrow. We'll see. We're just a bunch of doofuses compared to these guys who know their shit.
We're here with the gang, and although we didn't retrieve the drone, we're having a consolation drink. A grog in a Jack Daniels bottle. Best Jack Daniels I've ever drank. Jack, you should come here and check it out, man.
We never got the drone. Even the locals won't risk it. So we drank to good times and good friends. But next, we will see the dark side.
original.
Foi possível, tinha que drone, mas nunca poder mais. Mas a vida continua.
Sim.